People are going to descend on the bookstores in droves. I mean, especially after I have all my publicity tour and everything. I mean, can you imagine how all those little people out there are going to feel when I show up in person at their little bookstores? I mean, signing autographed copies of my book, giving newspaper interviews, and being on talk shows and everything. I mean, it's going to be just terrific.
You, plan on writing this book yourself?
Well, no, silly. I don't have time to write the book myself. Nick is going to find out a writer for me.
Nick?
Yeah, Nick Davis, the president of Unirest.
Oh. He's going to find a ghostwriter for you.
Yes, he said he is. I'm beginning to think he's a little unreliable at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Hello? Nick! Oh, how sweet of you to call.
Thank you.
How are
Thank you
you?
Very, very much.
Yeah, I really appreciate everything you've done for me. Really, Nick. Yes, of course, I'll give my mother your love. Okay, bye-bye. He did it! He did it! Nick is sending a writer over to me today. He found someone to do it, to do my autobiography.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Harris. Do you know what this means? This means that my life story will be hitting the book stands really, really soon. Oh, Michael Roy is coming over here today. Nick said he wrote several books.
Oh, well, the name doesn't ring a bell with me, but I don't read very much. I prefer television myself.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
But anyhow, this is one book that you will absolutely read. In fact, you'll be in it if we have a deal.
Well, I've thought about your offer, Erica, and I've decided. I accept. Yes.
Oh, Harris! Oh, excellent. Oh, you'll be superb. Oh, sorry. Oh, Harris, I'm
That's all
sorry.
right. Thank you.
Okay. Listen, this is what I want you to do. Okay. I want you to get in touch with this PR firm. I want you to tell them to issue a press release. And do it right away, Harris. Do it before Lars has a chance to tell them that he fired you. Okay? You tell them that you resigned from Sensuel in order to head up Erica Kane Cosmetics. And you tell them you want the full deal. I mean the full deal. With the New York Times and the Wall Street Journal, etc., etc., etc. Oh, I would do it myself. I really would. It's just that Mr. Roy is coming over here any minute and I have to get ready.
I understand.
Welcome aboard, Mr. Kern.
Thank you, Miss Kane.
I'm so... Oh, no. Oh, that can't be him already. Excuse me.
You look fine.
Thanks.
Hello, Erica.
Ted.
I'm sorry. Is this a bad time?
Sort of. Oh, but come in for a minute, anyhow. Harris Kern, this is Tad Martin. Harris Kern is the new executive head of Erica Kane Cosmetics.
Well, it's a pleasure, Mr. Kern.
Tad, I'll take care of everything.
Wonderful. All right, and you get back to me just as soon as it's done.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Tad, listen, I'm really sorry. I'm very busy today. Did you come for anything special?
No, just to say hello to the most beautiful woman in New York.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet. But listen, I have to go upstairs and change and everything. I don't have a minute, so make yourself at home and, oh, help yourself. There's lots of stuff on the coffee table, and when I come back, maybe I'll have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Tad, what are you doing? What? You ate everything on the table.
Oh, Erica, I couldn't help myself. It was delicious.
But why?
Erica, I'm starving. All I had for breakfast today was a bowl of cream of wheat.
Are you serious?
Evidently, Olga hasn't heard about growing boys.
You mean Olga isn't feeding you? Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to her.
No, Erica, please. I like the job, and I don't want to make waves.
Well, yes, but we can't let you just waste away to skin and bones.
Well, then, could you please do me a big favor? Could I just, like, come down and raid your refrigerator occasionally?
Ted, I hardly ever have any food here. I don't go shopping. I just call up the grocery store and they send it.
Well, just have them send a little more.
Like what?
Well, anything like chips and soda and pretzels and, oh, you know those little sponge cake things filled with cream? I love those. I'm
Hey,
bananas.
Ted, how about milk and apples and good food like that?
That's great. Anything. Anything.
Okay. Okay, I'll call him up. I'll tell him to do that.
Thank you. You're a doll. You know, people really have gotten the wrong impression of you. I heard somebody actually say once that you were selfish.
Who? Who said I was selfish? Excuse me. Yes, Albert?
Mr. Roy is here, Miss Kane.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, send him right up. Thank you, Albert. Well, Ted, just let that be a lesson to you. I mean, when you've got it all, when you've got beauty and talent and charm and charisma and the works, people hate you for it. They call you selfish. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, message received and noted. I'm leaving. I'll tell you what. I'll go out the back way.
Okay.
Erica, thank you for the food.
Oh, you're welcome. Are you sure you don't want me to call Olga?
No, I would prefer it to be our little secret.
Okay.
You're a doll.
Say hi to Jenny.
I will.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Mr. Roy?
Michael Roy.
Hello, come in. Come right
Thank you,
in.
Miss Kane.
Thank you. Well, I must say you are not exactly what I expected.
Not.
No, I expected someone much more academic.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Oh, no, I'm not disappointed. Well, I guess you're just as anxious as I am to get on with this book.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not exactly sure why I'm here. My publisher said Nick Davis called, said you were looking for a writer.
Yes, to write my autobiography.
See.
Oh, yes, I mean, the intimate details of Erica Kane's life. It is going to be such a bestseller. My public is clamoring to know about my life, especially since the trial.
What trial?
What trial? My trial.
Sorry, I've been kind of out of touch for the last couple of months.
You'd have to have been dead not to hear about my trial.
I was in South America.
You don't read newspapers?
Must have missed it. Were you convicted?
No, I'm innocent.
What was the charge?
Listen, let's talk about that later, okay? We can talk about that later. Besides, that's nothing more than a footnote to my life. What I want to talk about is my book. Now, I want my readers to get the unvarnished truth about me. I want them to know all about my roots and my family history and everything. And I mean, I just want them to know everything there is to know about me. How I grew up lonely and misunderstood, really, and I mean, arose among the weeds and everything. And how I struggled and how I really rose above everything and I came right where I am now, to the height of my beauty and the pinnacle of my success.
Excuse me, Miss Kane, but, success in what?
I beg your pardon?
What is it you do exactly that has garnered you so much fame?
You don't know who I am?
Well, till I got a message from the publisher, I never even heard of you. Cover girl, model of the year.
And look at this picture. You can't tell me you haven't seen this picture.
Sorry.
How could you have missed this? This was in every magazine across the country. Okay, what about this one?
Oh,
Didn't you watch television? This was one of the major commercials of the year.
mostly sports and documentaries.
Okay, my commercials don't run on documentaries.
I guess I got a lot to learn about the fashion industry.
Mr. Roy, do you think you can write this book? I mean, have you ever done this before?
You ever hear of Alphonse Brentwood?
No.
Okay, Alphonse Brentwood is one of the greatest living archaeologists. He asked me to write his memoirs. I knew zilch about archaeology, but by the time I was finished, I was an expert. Ask me a question, anything from carbon dating to brontosaurus bones.
Mr. Roy, this book is about glamour. This book is about my life as a celebrity. I want the people who read this book to know who I am and to love me for it.
No doubt about it. If I write your autobiography, people will know who you are.